Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Lights are on.
Welcome, everyone, to the Knockout Challenge Series studios. We're located here inside of the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Thank you for joining Outer Points Productions. I am Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz, and that gentleman right over there is, of course, Mr. Can't Get Out to save his life, Chris Green.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going?
Why would a
Who wants to watch football?
Why would a man with the last name Green wear a blue shirt? Just curious.
So I don't blend into the background.
Do you have any green shirts?
I do.
We'll get you some green shirts. Jim Sorenson is taking on Mike Misevicz. I'm sure you've heard, 50,000 times from him, that he's the original, the very first KO Challenge winner, champion of champions. 32-player bracket, I believe it was, right? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that one was a 64.
Good stuff. And his Fargo does not represent the game that he plays. It's much worse. Just kidding. Jim Sorenson, all the way from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Asking him earlier if he's retired or just tired. He said he's fully retired now, so playing a lot of pool. Anywho, we've got the ultimate KO Challenge match tonight. I think it's match number 5 or 4. I think 5.
4 for sure, but I think 5.
4 for sure, but I think 5.
Yep.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
Do we ever?
All right. Nope. Welcome to the best mediocre commentary in the business. There's no doubt about it. When it comes to pool, we are mediocre.
Mediocre-ish.
Something like that. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I am going to put the rules for you to take a look at. Right there they are. UKO format and rules, 32-player field, single elimination, UPL 8-ball rules. We're going to go over some of that with the players in just a moment. Alternate breaks, best 2 of 3 sets, 30-minute match timer, 30-second shot clock, 1 extension per rack, all ball fouls, and some of those will be called from the booth. So don't get your underwear twisted if we walk out and call a foul, because the players already know that. 5 minutes added to the match clock per spotted game, which does not apply this evening. Or the spot. Yeah, 1 game spot per 50 points in Fargo is the way that normally works. And no jump cues. All righty. So, as I mentioned, they're going to play 2, potentially 3 sets. If one of those ties along the way and then one player they split, if nobody wins outright 2 sets, we're going to go to a shootout.
Yeah, baby.
2 out of the 4, now I know we played 4 matches. 2 out of the 4 matches so far have gone to a shootout. And we're going to hope for another one tonight.
Yep.
So, I'm going to go explain the rules to the players. I'm going to get that off of the table for you. And then
we'll have the player's leg.
We'll give you the long view. That way you can see where I'm standing and go over the rules with them. And away we go.
I am hoping for the clock to keep working all night long without any hiccups. That's what I'm hoping for, Mr. Roger. They'll go over some more of the rules. If people aren't aware, in UPL it is full slop, except for the 8-ball. You have to call your 8-ball pocket. But beyond that, if you're solids and let's say you hit the 2-ball and that hits a stripe and then the 3-ball goes in a corner, whether you intended that combo or not, as long as you drop one of your balls, you get to keep shooting. No jump cues. There is a pattern you're supposed to follow to rack. We're not overly enforcing that, but kind of reminding players as they go if they miss it to try and follow the racking pattern of the solids and stripes. What else we got? No jump cues. If you scratch, you have to shoot out of the kitchen, but you can shoot at a ball in the kitchen even though you have to shoot in the kitchen. If you throw the cue off the table on the break, then the opponent gets ball in hand anywhere. Yeah, he's explaining to start out with, let's say you break, make a ball. You can't shoot the 2 to drop the 11 to take 11 as your suit. And then I also learned the other day you can also, like what he pointed out, you can't shoot like the 12 to 13 as the first combo to take stripes. You cannot have a solid in that combo in any sorts of way, and vice versa if you're shooting at solids and have a stripe in the middle. It has to be what's called a clean suit combo. So it cannot touch the other colored balls. "43 seconds of panic." No, it's 30 seconds of panic. Ha ha. Thanks, Fred, for liking and sharing. I liked and shared. I didn't see Roger like yet, though. Because when I liked, it was still at 0 when I liked. I was the second one in. Yep. Haha. Well, we pretty much have the time clock fixed, so the scoreboard and the clock you see on in your view on the table is actually the iPad I am running for the time clock. So Dale will take care of like the usual things of camera angles and stuff. And then I actually run the iPad, so I actually run the clock off the iPad. All right, we'll get the players to leg, and we'll get to see who starts this wonderful match. Good luck to both players. Hopefully we get a nice close match. nice by Mike. That was a beautiful leg. I got the light. Ooh. Full screen. I get full screen. Ha I gotta love Roger.
Oh, you don't? No, you do not have to love Roger.
All right. Mike's down to break. As soon as he hits the cue ball, I'll start the clock.
And away we go. All right. One of the rules I just discussed with the players. Now that Mike broke and scratched, it is in the kitchen, but he can shoot at a ball that is in the kitchen. Had the cue ball gone flying off the table, then it's ball in hand anywhere.
He doesn't realize that. Because he's going to shoot out of the middle of the table.
I think he's just kind of looking at...
Well, he better hurry up because he's down to 10 seconds.
Makes me nervous that he is going to play it out. Okay. I think he's good.
Yep. All right. I was wrong.
Double liked. Wow, Adam double liked? I didn't know you could do that. Can you
Right?
do that?
Well,
I don't think you can do that.
I don't think you can do that. Roger says he liked and then disliked.
I don't give a crap if he likes it or not. So if you're just tuning in, everybody, and you kind of like the format, you like the way Ultimate Pool is played, Ultimate 8-Ball, come on down Monday night, somewhere around 6:30, right here at the Varsity Club. Roger and I will. Roger's too shy. Well, shy on the microphone, not any other time. We'll be going over all the rules, the format, absolutely everything for the UPL Fox Valley. If you've seen my post earlier today, and this is for all of Wisconsin. If anybody at all is interested in checking it out, because there's going to be leagues all across the state at some point. Come and join us.
Yes.
Roger, comb your hair for the love of God. Tomorrow's the day, folks. We're going to find out where the bear shits in the woods. Well, he just barely got that one off.
Yep.
Been
Right.
talking about it. All the good players want an open tournament. No Fargo cap, no handicap, no spotting games, no nothing. If you're one of those people or you have a friend that is one of those, sign up start tomorrow.
Woohoo.
I bet I don't get 16 players.
Right.
We'll find out.
You'll get 20 to sign up, but then they'll all drop down when it's time to actually pay the money.
Well, that happens with all of them.
That's not a very good save.
So if it's your first time joining us, thank you very much for being here. We have, the way this works, if you were not here right at the very beginning, we're going to be playing the best 2 out of 3 sets. If you notice, they're both starting at 0. That's because their Fargo is within 50 points of each other. If it was not, one person with the higher Fargo would be starting at a minus number for every 50 points. But given the fact that they are very close to each other in Fargo, not sure exactly how close because we don't have the Fargo on there. We could look it up, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
I think somebody in the chat should look that up.
Roger. Adam will. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, that'll make the 8 ball interesting. I think he sees it, though.
Oh, yeah. He can see it. I can see it from here. It's right there. It's the black one.
Right? You're a funny guy.
I know. I know.
Score, Mike.
Should be the lower player that gives up the games. It's a great idea, Adam.
Yeah, that'll get some lower ranked people to sign up.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me spot that 600 2 games.
Right. Randy Parlick says they won't sign up because they won't be many lower players to beat up on. We'll find out. I've said it a million times, and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, and I told everybody this is going to be the last time. And this will be the last tournament that I offer for the higher Fargo. Nobody signs up. Well, maybe I'll try one in the winter, because
right.
that'll be their excuse.
Right.
It's still too nice outside.
It's still too nice outside.
Sure.
I got to go boating and motorcycling.
Which
hiking,
is an excuse I'd use.
Golfing.
Today is a nice day to have gone golfing. It's gorgeous. And Jim scratches. Didn't he scratch? Oh, that was Mike that scratched the last break.
That scratched on the last break.
So he returns the favor. So Mike should gift Jim this game. I mean, that's only fair.
Right?
Four ball is going to be an issue. Four ball is definitely going to be an issue.
Yep. Yeah, played off the 10 up in the Vincent pocket.
What? What?
What do you mean what?
Are you insane?
Yeah.
Oh, does that go past the 14? No. Does it?
If it does, it's awfully tight.
It might. It might go. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't take a very long look at it. Huh.
Yes,
it goes
does.
easy peasy. Shut up, Roger. Although I think he's right. I did say that the last time, too. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That one's going in this time. There's no being saved from the side pocket there.
Nope.
Craig Bear. Brother of Fred Bear.
The air quality's not too bad up here.
Where'd you play today, Craig? I played Mascoutin yesterday for the very first time. I was, to say the least, very impressed. And I mean very impressed. Maybe you should stop smoking, Adam. That's not good for your health. You vaping?
Right? Vaping's even worse.
Right. Popcorn lung. That's what I've heard.
Yep, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, not a huge fan of what Jim did here.
Nope.
I would have followed a little further and got straight on the 9 or the 14. Oh, good recovery.
Yep.
Legend of Brandy Brook. Nice.
Dave Peters says Mike and Jim are more than 50 points apart.
Extension.
Ooh.
Holy smokes.
Saved by the outer point. Drew that back just a hair bit farther than you wanted. Jim, pocketed. Confirm.
Really? How so? After further review, and actually Mike knew that. We both knew that. Mike Misevicz does have to spot one game, or Jim does get one game.
No, does he?
Yep. Jim is 505. Very underrated 505.
Right?
And Mike is 569. So.
Why didn't that reset? Thank you.
Got to keep it fair.
If Mike wins, I will not score him.
Good evening, Patrick Carlson. Yeah, actually, I did. So Mike was a 560. He even said 567 at sign up, 566 at sign up.
Foul. Ball in hand.
And Jim's hasn't moved in about 30 years. So. And we have to add 5 minutes to the match clock.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to do...
Trying to adjust that after the next rack.
Yep. I got to check something here because look on digital pool.
Uh-oh. Ooh, saved by the outer point.
Yep, it is a 63-point difference on digital pool as well. So that coincides with what we've been talking about. That's right.
See, we're just testing the viewers to make sure you guys are on top of things.
You know what? And we applaud you. Chris and I give you a lot of credit, folks, for you passed.
You passed, paying attention.
Yep, you passed the test. Way to go.
Adam.
Come on, Pete Beshta.
Ooh, try to get that
made it
11 out.
worse. And I don't think he has a shot. He might be able to see a piece of the 12 ball. I don't think so. He's going to have to do something with the 11.
Yeah, put the 11 in front of the 5.
That did not go in front of the 5. And Mike Misevicz has a shot at the 2 in the side pocket. What's going on, Fred Renner?
Oh, nice try.
Ooh, and got away with that, too. No shot in the 11, and either a bank or in the 15 or the 12.
Yep. Yeah, not such a bad outcome.
No.
Very nice. Took away Mike's options, but also took away some of his own options.
Mm-hmm.
See how it works out for him. Oh,
It's not
bad.
Not bad. And that one kind of dressed up right in front of the side pocket, so that helps Mike. The issue is the 2 ball now.
Could bank out the 2 ball if you wanted.
Ew.
Right? Depending on how leave he gets.
Jim using all of the clock. That's good, though. I like the fact that he's not rushing.
Oh, a nice little breakout.
Yes, Fred. 100%. Holy, hit that way too hard. That worked out really good in Mike Misevich's favor with that 2-ball running winding up in front of the 8-ball because
Yep.
that was the only other pocket. So now he's going to have to bank it somewhere.
Yeah, with ball in hand, I'd be taking the 11 to pump that 5 out. There you go.
So, Fred, yes, you are correct.
He's messing this up because he's lost track of time.
Yep. Yeah, it's making it really hard. So, Fred, yes, the 50-point spot is just for the tournament. And if you're brand new, this is one of the things that I don't like, and there's not many, but one thing I don't like about the UPL 8-ball is I'll give you an example. Not right now, but I'll give you an example. So, if you're a 499 Fargo, right, and you've never played UPL 8-ball before, it's based on that first digit. And I'll put the flyer up there in just a second, or how it's figured. Now, if your opponent is a 500 or a 501,
Technically,
guess
you
what
get
they are?
started again.
Yeah, guess what they are? They're a 5. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how that works. That was not
Whoopsie.
not good. So here's what it looks like. So 401 all the way to 500 is a 4 up score. So then 501 to all the way to 600 is a 500 up score. So, but that does change very quickly. That was a serious miss for Mike Misevicz.
Yep.
So what we'll do, we will put
We'll
5 minutes.
we'll adjust the clock once we get the 8-ball dropped in a pocket.
And we'll take Mike's 1 game away.
Yep. Oh, look at that for timing.
Wow.
Jim Pockets, so he's 2. And it's Mike's break. It's Mike's break.
And it's Mike's break. I think it's your break, right? It's not? You're right. He's right. All right, we're all square. Yeah, either way. I mean, it doesn't matter. They still got to. Mike's got 2 games to win.
Yep.
To tie it up. And if it ends in a tie, that's all you need.
Yep.
It's got to stop missing 8 balls. Four and 11 are in a horrible, horrible spot. 3 is in a bad spot as well. So if I'm Jim, I'm taking stripes all day long. But I would not shoot the 10. I'd shoot the 14 for sure.
Yeah, that one got away from him.
Wow. That was a good shot.
Very nice shot.
Still got to find a way to get on that 11 ball, though.
Could try and get it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad of an angle on that 9.
But if he hits that 13, he's either got to draw into it, because I don't think he can avoid that 13 ball. Now he can. This is a good angle.
Yep. I watched too many Storage Wars.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do say it on there a lot.
Yeah, Dave Hester and his yep.
Oh, that's a nice save. No, you don't fool me. I don't like Mike moving this 3 ball, because that's his breakout ball for the 11 or his 4 ball. Yeah, that's not good. But I tell you what, he's doing an awful lot of scratching here.
Yes, he is. But even with ball in hand, what are you going to do with the 11? Well, see, now I'd be down on that 12 breaking out my 11. I think Jim could put this game away if he wanted to.
He's going to just try to pocket the... That's not the worst.
No.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Well, no, because you gave...
I think he has the 5.
He's got the 5, the 3.
Mike has to get this game.
Yep.
Or
else he's in trouble with 10 minutes left.
He's in deep duty.
Ooh,
And
miscue.
then he miscues.
That's no good.
Mike is playing, I don't know, I know he's a very quick player anyway, but I think he's playing too fast right
Yep.
now.
And Jim's playing I'm going to milk the clock out game.
Yeah. I mean, it's too early for that, but I like his pace, though.
Yep.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
That's huge.
Yeah, Mike needs this.
Boy. I would actually play the bank here on the 3. He's going to run into the 12 or the 8. Yep. It's not the worst, but I don't like this angle on the 3 ball.
No, but he could take the 3 all the way up and get over for the 7, but
Yeah.
then
Yep.
you're working to get back on that 8 because the 11's in the way.
Yep.
It's not easy either
That
way.
was not even close.
Squandered that out.
Yeah, he's just I don't think Mike's doing a lot of thinking right now. Good evening, Andy Coons.
Evening, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the match.
Yeah, I think if Jim pulls out this game, this set is going to be kaput for Mike.
Yep.
I don't think there's enough time on the clock to run 3.
It's
Maybe. You
It's
never
his
know.
break next, so if he breaks and runs.
You never know. Weird things can happen. And
Yep.
it is 8 minutes, so. Yep. Jim is burning time off too.
Jim. Pocketed.
I can't wait to hear Andy's. You better come up with a good one. Come on.
I think the cue stick's more defective than the shirt.
Yeah, it might be the player as well. I don't think it's a defective anything other than the player. All right. Break and run for Mike Misevicz is a must-have. And he crap racks himself. Oh, got away with it. It was the pizza that made you lose. Did you spend the entire night in the bathroom because of the pizza? Other than that, I mean, what kind of an excuse is that? I've never heard a pool player use the excuse that I lost because of the pizza.
Now, Taco Bell, I could maybe see.
Right. Actually, there was a player at ACS that I was talking to that had to leave the conversation because he ate a Taco Bell earlier. No joke. So I can understand why that could definitely be an issue. We have it is froze. How did we do that again?
You swipe down and remirror. Good catch. I didn't notice that.
Well, the only thing Mike Misevicz is shooting tonight is his foot. Not as a fellow Army. Veteran. I recommend not doing that.
Correct.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
And
I mean, I've never shot myself in the foot.
And it puts a hole in your foot.
Yeah, it's you kind of need that. Not the hole, the foot. Bull. Yeah, no way, Adam. You can't start a conversation like that and then say, I won't be answering questions at this time. BS. Why the pizza?
Yeah, we don't know why it's pizza's fault.
The whole foot and nothing but the foot. So help me God. Why is it the pizza's fault, Adam? We're going to block you for the rest of the night. All right, Mass A coming up. Because there is no yumping. There is no yumping in Ultimate 8-Ball.
Nope. Kicking or massing. Time to learn how to do that again.
Andy says,
Oh, it almost flukes it in.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is getting to be a little too late now. And Jim is just going to burn up all the clock. Pizza caused acid reflux.
No, he claims the pizza came out raw, and then he had to send it back, and it messed with him mentally, and he couldn't focus on pool.
Whatever.
Well, maybe you should eat before you get to pool.
What was in the pizza? Sushi? Raw pork? I mean, what? Bad pizza. Was it the cheese was 17 years old? I call BS.
Right? You should have won a couple of games in that hour that you were waiting.
Oh, it's the bartender's fault. Wait a sec. I'll show that. The bartender that didn't know how to cook. Well, he's a bartender, not a cook.
Right.
How can you screw up putting a pizza in
the
pizza oven?
And turn the dial.
Right.
Unless you forget to turn the dial.
Was the pizza frozen when you ate it?
Or you turn the dial and forget to plug it in. I've seen people do that, and then the buzzer goes off, they pull it out, and it's still frozen.
Well, Jim is just going to use up the rest of this clock. And if I was in his position, I'd be doing the same damn thing. Uh-oh. Tara Granatella. Message retracted.
Yeah, something about the cook couldn't cook.
That's got to be a good one. So you one-stroked everything.
See, so now it's back to your fault for not playing right. Not the shirt's fault.
Yeah, this all started out by blaming Andy Coons. Here we are with the truth.
And the truth comes out in the end. Nice shot. Now, does Mike want to try and run out a rack in 30 seconds?
Mike, do you want to try and run more racks? Yeah, just keep going.
I'll let the time run out.
Yeah, Mike has got to find a way back into this match.
Yep.
I'll spell it.
Thank you. -1 this time. Jim.
Jin Sorenson.
And then it'll be Jim's break.
Oop.
What? Oh, yeah. 35. Good catch. All right.
You. Tara said you could make dough balls with the pizza. Well, that's definitely not good. So if you knew that after the first bite, my question, why did you continue to eat it? That's, send it back. Make it put it in the pizza oven longer. Or throw it out and order DoorDash or something. Where were you? Do something else.
Bring in Taco Bell next time.
Wouldn't recommend it. Because then you'll have to be leaving the party soon as well. So if you are interested, not tomorrow, but August 15th, this is the sign-up date for the first ever Ultimate KO 10-ball challenge. I think I can actually get 64 players in this tournament. I believe I could get 64. So if that's the case, if it fills fast with 32, I might let it extend even longer because I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm getting in this one myself. Best to it. It's exactly what we're looking at. Time, everything is going to be identical. One game for every 50 points in Fargo. Everything will be exactly the same as what you're watching right now. And if I can fill a 64-player bracket, we may have to go the first round played somewhere else. So then everybody would get the app for the scoreboard on their phone.
Now, because it's rotation, can you use a jump cue, or is it still no jump cues even though it's
still no
UPL?
jump cues?
Oh. That could be fun and interesting.
Yeah. Still no jump. There is no jump cues in UPL. I may have to go back. Actually, if Roger Pregler's still listening right now, he is fumbling through the rule book. I guarantee it, to prove me wrong. Which is fine, because if you happen to be right, then
we all know.
I will stand corrected, but look the same height. So, I think, even if it wasn't, I might allow jump cues, being that it is rotation. I don't know. It is KO challenge rules.
Right? I kind of like the no jump cue rule. A little more fun to play them safeties.
Yep. Ew, they sent the pizza back twice. Ugh.
Right? Well, Roger says we have the rule book. We ain't got time to read it right now. We're doing a match.
Right. I don't even have time to read it when I'm sitting at home doing nothing.
Maybe you should come down here and read it for us.
He doesn't know how to read. He plays pretend.
Yeah, I understand they just finally let jump cues last year for the first time. I think because it was a WNT event. That's a foul.
That is a foul. That's a big break for Mike Misevicz.
Yep.
Because if Jim had ran out this rack, and because then the match starts exactly the way that the last one did, you know?
Being down 2 games. So Mike needs to get his crap together and run this rack out.
Oh, I don't like this. Well, yeah, it's not the worst, I guess.
This isn't bad yet.
Yeah.
Stop shot.
Ew. Oh, yeah, actually I like this because now he can use the 6 as a stop for the cue ball. Just run right into the 6 ball. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Now you don't want to get cute.
Nope, just do a simple stop shot. He's not doing a simple stop shot. Well, that's
no.
that's all
Yeah,
right.
I don't
That
think.
worked
I
out
don't.
really
yeah,
nice.
he had quite an angle there actually.
Yep.
Man, so he almost missed that one.
What did the score, Mike? All right, we are now all tied up, 0-0.
All right. Before you get to your serious question, Adam, let's see. Derby City did jump cues for decades.
No jump cues.
Yeah, Derby. I don't think they've ever allowed jump cues at Derby.
Correct.
They didn't last year either.
And I believe Derby only allowed your playing cue to try and jump
Yes.
with. You also could not use your break cue to try and jump.
Correct. Randy Parlock says he went to Anago High School, so he can't read.
You'll have to bribe Dale to use a break cue to jump. I would stick with those rules of playing cue only. But I mean,
Good evening, Tim Armbruster. How are you doing?
good evening, Tim.
What's happening down in Milwaukee? Is it State Fair week? It's State Fair week, right?
No, not until August 7th, I think.
No. Tim will be able to answer that. You might be right. I might be crazy. But it just may be a lunatic you're looking for.
Right?
Turn out the lights. Don't try to save me. You may be wrong. For all I know, you may be right. That's Chris Green on vocals. And Little Cheddar on the cheese slicer.
Oh, it
Well,
is
there you
state
have
fair
it.
time. Okay. I'm wrong.
Well, that's nothing new. You hang out with Roger Pregler all the time. And that Rich Stadler guy.
Right?
Or Tim Volkman. Oopsie. All right. Mike needs to find a way to get that 11 somewhere out into the open. And the 9, 10, 15. Other than that, the rest of the table looks great.
Right? Piece of cake.
4 out of his, 7 balls are in crap position. But he's going to play the 10 in the side here, right next to the 6. Whatever, Roger. You like it when I sing to you. You like it at home when I sing to you. Oh, we're going to mass A. We didn't get to get a buzz. Bzz. Well, that turned out very nicely.
Yeah, that was a nice little shot. Oh, it was just 9 ball that they allowed the jump cues for. Okay. Yeah, I only watched a few matches on YouTube, but I know they were talking about this is the first year allowing jump cues.
I kind of like that, and I think I may adapt that for the ultimate KO for rotation.
He's going to fall again.
Just oh wait, no, you didn't reset.
Yeah, I did.
Why is Roger feeling sick? Oh,
Because you're singing.
Singing at home. $30 seems to be going fast today.
Right?
That's a good shot. That
Very good
really
shot.
forces Jim's hand to kick at the 6 ball. He could kick it to 4, but Anthony Sadlin says full cue jump would be appropriate. Anthony, you can't jump with half a cue. I've seen you play.
Nice hit.
I like the rule that when, and I've talked about this on previous streams, previous different places. I talked about it at Mad Apple when I was still there, is I'd like to adopt the thought of you can use a jump cue unless you hook yourself.
Right. I like that rule too.
Yeah. If your opponent plays a safe, and you're good at jumping, then you should be able to use a jump cue. Gotcha. Sounds good, Anthony. We'll be seeing you in a couple of days. Anthony, I can't remember who the hell you're playing. For the life of me. That was a very poor miss.
Yeah, you might get away with it though, where that 6-ball is.
Yeah, that was a very poor miss. He just got up and shot that one right into the rail. And both of these guys have an extension left too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mike hasn't used one yet.
And twice, Jim has fouled on the time clock. Folks in the chat, if you don't know who Anthony Sadlin is, he does have the best pulled anything. Pulled pork, oh my God. And his the potato salad and the beans and the macaroni and cheese and oh my God. The guy is a genius around meat.
Nice. Oh, is he the one with the food trailer or truck or whatever?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, was at BCA State a couple of years ago. I don't know if he was there last year because I was not there, or the year before. And I won't be going again.
Why not?
'Cause I don't want
to. Okay. Just curious.
That's my reason. I don't want to.
I like it.
Oh, that's right. Plays Canum. You know, Anthony, if you happen to, bring some of that pulled pork with you, during your match, I might give you an extra game. Maybe a couple of, if you're ahead, I might fudge the time clock,
right?
in your favor. Maybe.
Automatic extension every 20 seconds.
Sure.
I can be bribed.
Anthony, wasn't that the CSI event? Like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago? Something like that.
Fred says he got banned from BCA.
Yeah, a lot of people did. For no good reason. Just because they said something bad about it.
I'm surprised I didn't get banned.
You should just get banned from pool altogether.
Right?
All pool. This is not easy for Jim Sorenson.
Nope. Getting on that 8's a little tricky.
Extension. My God, Chris, your left arm is cut off.
Hate it when that happens.
But you're still using it. Weird. What is wrong with you?
hit in the head one too many times.
What? All right. Have I told anybody how comfy these chairs are? They have a recline position, removable handle. I mean, these have, it's like you're rowing. We're in a rowing tournament.
Right?
You wouldn't be good at commentating that either. There's Chris Green taking a nap.
Miami, Florida? What are you doing in Miami, Florida? It's hot down there at this time of the year.
Tom Medina, don't you have a match to play up here? CSI, a bunch of Sallys. Alrighty then. All right. Jim Sorenson has once again regained the lead. Yeah, you played, yeah, Monday. I knew that. What is today? Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, it sure is.
If he can't make it, I'll play in his place. If his flight gets delayed.
Another scratch in the side. Man, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of scratching going on.
Yep.
This is like Ted Nugent just walked into the building. Right along with Craig Bear. Fred Bear. All right. Mike's got to find a way to get onto that 2-ball. That's the trickery of, I think I would try that right now, actually.
I think he's trying that right now, yep.
And I think he stabbed at it too much and came up well short. Now he's going to have to soft roll the 1-ball.
Ooh.
And did. So
Nice
now
shot.
he's got to soft roll the 7-ball to get to the 2.
I'd almost want to get straight in on that 2 so I can get over for the 8 and the side.
And he does it again. He is super fortunate that 14 ball just fell. Because if that stays on the table, Jim has a really good opportunity to run the rack. But now that it fell, he really doesn't have much of a shot.
Correct. Whoopsie.
Adam says they should do what I did for my match. They got me in focus and not doing it as much. Are you talking about missing a lot, Adam? That's what you were doing in your match, right? You were
Right.
You were missing a lot, and then that's what got you back in focus, right? That's how I remember it. Don't get tricky here. You don't want to get tricky here.
Get up there. A little harder.
All right. All tied up at 1 apiece. 18 and a half minutes exactly left. So we're almost at the halfway mark. So I'm thinking 10 pounds of pulled pork.
Sounds
Split-
good.
split
5
be-
for you, 5 for me.
Yeah, split between 5 and 5. What?
What do you mean? What?
How about 3 and 7? Maybe.
6 and 4.
How about 1 and 9?
Mean, just mean.
I think
Hey, they didn't scratch this time.
that's not a good break. When the cue ball does that, and when it leaves the table like 14 times in a row, that's usually not a good sign you're hitting them very well. Just my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. If he doesn't take solids here, I think I would have to just walk out there and slap him right now.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm not going to be mad at you for that either. Anthony, with a silver spoon,
And a bib.
silver fork,
Keep my shirt clean.
and a napkin, gold leaf, and a wet wipe, and a dude wipe.
Nice hit.
He did not want that.
Oh, got himself in a little bit of trouble there. But the 10 ball's a little tricky. 9-15's a little tricky.
9:15. It's only 7:15. Oh boy! Oh boy! Boy, he cuts it close. That's like 5 or 6 times the buzzer has gone off on his.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes it was
Yeah,
after
he
he shot, but
He milks it out to the last second.
yeah, that's funny, Roger. you're a real card.
Ooh, now can he get that 2-1 to go on the side? Oh, he's going to play the 1 now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now he really has to watch where this 10 ball is going to go. Either hit it real soft or hit it real hard, but you got to make sure you clear that
Keep
10
the 8 ball clear.
out of the way of the. That's like the 14th time that Mike has hooked himself in this match so far. I mean, he's hooked himself a lot.
Yep. Yeah, like you said, it seems like he's playing just a hair bit too quick. Foul. That's a foul anyways. He missed the 8.
And it's scratched. That's like 3 fouls all in one shot.
3 ball in hands. That was definitely cutting it close.
Yeah, he really lets that clock wind down, and I haven't seen him look at the clock too many times this match.
Nope. Couple
Not
of cool
often
glances. Well, even that last shot, he glanced at it quick, and then he got down and one-stroked it because he would have fouled. I was waiting for him to call his extension when he looked at the clock and saw he had 3 seconds left.
Tom Manina says that Mike keeps hooking himself because his hat isn't on. Jim's wearing a hat.
Right?
He's not hooking himself. Not a huge fan of leaving these balls for last. The ball that's deep in a pocket.
Yeah.
Because now he's very limited on the things that he can do. And nothing is really natural.
Gonna get away with it, though.
Yeah, he hit it pretty decent. All right, Jim gains the lead again. Seeing how. Let's actually talk about Pete Source, shall we? Sourcey. For over 27 years, Sourcey Martial Arts has served Milwaukee with traditional Taekwondo, Anayan Eskrima, and Denzan Ryu Jiu-Jitsu. They focused on personal growth, offering safe, tailored training for all levels, enhancing life skills alongside self-defense. Join their community where martial arts empower everyone. Pete Sourcey is actually going to be here. I have no idea what day, but he is going to be here playing in one of these matches next week. So if I had not mentioned earlier, I'll do it now, because this is what it looks like for the stream schedule for next week. Friday and Saturday is going to be a little bit of a break for me after today, because we've got the sign-ups for the Open tournament, which we're probably going to end up with two sign-ups. And then starting Monday, we've got 2 matches Sunday. 2 matches Monday, a match on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday to Saturday, and then it starts all over again the following week. 1.4 semifinals. There are 2 matches, one being played on the 11th, one on the 12th. Then we're down to the finals. Then we also have 2.1 finals coming up, and we have a date set for the Scotch doubles finals, which I'll put up there in just a moment. I can't wait for those finals. That is going to be a blast.
Yes.
I got to figure out how
Should be some good matches.
Yeah. I got to figure out, well, it's not matches. It's one match. Scotch, all 3 teams are going to be here on the same day.
Fun. Nice shot.
He hook himself again.
No, you can see the 13. It's close. Really doesn't have a pocket for it, but
I don't know why he's not playing it. I mean, it's not easy, but it's a lot easier than trying to play that 10-9 combo.
Right? Nice shot.
It's a good shot as well. I'm assuming the 9 goes past the 12. If not, he's in a lot of trouble. Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, and he's got to have it. I
Yep.
mean, he's got to win this game. He doesn't have to, but I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah, he's got to win this set if he
Oh,
wants to
boy.
stay in it.
Oh boy, why would he do
Ooh.
that?
I don't know. Maybe he was hoping to get closer to that first diamond.
He's not. See how many times he adjusted?
Yep.
He adjusted his cue or his
5
shot
times.
process like 4 or 5 times
Yep.
in the middle of that stroke. Man, you got to back off on that.
Yep. Stand up, take your extension, and reset.
Yeah, he was doubting himself right from the start.
Yeah.
I would have stopped. I would have played a stop shot on that 11 ball anyway and taken the cut on the 8 instead of doing that.
Yep.
Mike is really putting himself into a bad spot here.
Well, he's going to try and 2-wheel kick it up in the corner past the 5.
Yeah, Brent Schultz, too much stroking. All right, good hit. Good hit. But that 7 ball is huge for Jim Sorenson right now. And that's just it, because Jim can keep missing as long as he's shooting away from that 7-8.
Yep. As long as he can keep the 8 hidden, he can keep banging balls and milking out the clock a little bit.
Yep. Kick twice across. Mike taking his extension. Woo! Well, he's got it clear.
Yep.
So now he just has to avoid
No.
Jim running the table.
Yep. Now he needs Jim to miss.
If Jim runs this rack out and takes a 2-game lead, Mike is going to be in the exact same position that he was in the last set. In big trouble. Yeah, and Jim is doing the right thing too. He
Yep.
is now.
Yep,
He's looking
yep.
at the clock,
Milking out that
burning
clock.
it up, and I think he's going to play safe right here. Smart shot.
Or take his extension. Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
And that's a 504 Fargo that just played that shot and waited until the very end.
Yep. That is a brutal shot. Beautiful save. Got that cute kissing right on that one ball.
That's a good... Oh, look at this. Right on the rail, too. That's a good shot.
Yep, very
Although
nice.
Jim
Good speed.
Jim does have the 3 in the side, which is pretty simple.
That cue's flying, though. Keeps it hard to get on that 1 or to 2.
Yep, Mike Misevicz is in big trouble in this match. Ooh.
All right.
This.
Mike needs to focus on this. He needs this game.
He's not even lining it up. He's just getting up there and shooting it. What? How do you see your line? And just friggin' drills it. Now, what a change. From Jim Sorenson with the complete command. Total upper hand in this match.
To being tied up with Mike's break.
No, it can't be tied up.
Yeah, it's 2-2.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It should have been 3-1
Yep.
with basically no time left on the clock.
Right.
You know? Now.
So either here Mike can pocket a ball, milk out the clock, and go to a third set, and pray to God he wins that one, or he has 3 minutes and 40 seconds to run this rack and win. To still go to a third set.
Complete shift of how this second set should have gone. Derek Sitzman, Clarence Carter would be like Brent. Nope.
Ouch.
Well, he's got a shot at the 6 ball, though.
Yep.
The issue is the 1-9-13 is tied up. But the 5 does pass the 8. I kind of like... Oh, boy. I don't like this at all.
He's trying to break out that 1.
Yeah, he's going to play the... There you
Oh.
go. That's the way I would shoot it. That's a really good shot by Mike.
Yep. Smart shot.
Now, he can pocket this 1 in the side and draw over for the 7, or just go forward and play the 4, the 7, then the... I think I would actually get rid of the 5. Yeah. Not necessary.
This isn't bad. Come around for the 7.
Too much spin? Nope, I guess it's not. Holy shift in momentum. This is crazy how this match has the whole entire match has completely swung in the opposite direction.
Yep. Now
Now he's got the
if I was Mike,
perfect-
I would slow down just a hair bit, run some more time off.
Yeah, he is not managing the clock well at all. I'd burn an extension right here.
Yep. I'd take my 30 seconds and the extension. Ooh, maybe he's listening to us. Yep. Smart move. I'd done it on the 5 even.
That's what I love about Ultimate Pool. So what was working to Jim's advantage
Just went into
halfway
Mike's.
through this set
Just went to
is
Mike's advantage.
completely in Mike's advantage right now. Okay, I don't think I'd waste any more time. Just get up and
Nope.
shoot it because 2 or 3 seconds isn't going to matter. That's huge. Huge.
Mike.
Now all of a sudden it's 3-2 in favor of Mike.
Yeah. You now have 1 minute to run out the rack. Or we can run out the clock, either way.
There's a lot that can happen in 1 minute. You never know.
Adam, don't miscue, right? That'd
Yeah.
be the worst. 5
Could-
seconds left and miscue on the 8.
Could you
and
imagine waiting?
bobble it?
Could you imagine waiting 55 seconds and then miscue?
That wouldn't have been so bad, though, because I don't think Jim would have been able to run out with all his balls on the table. But
Yeah, then it would
yeah,
have been a tie.
And like
though.
I say, it would have been a tie, and then they'd go to a third set anyways. But then again, it's up to Mike to have to win that set to do a shootout.
Yep. Let's talk about Dumper Dan.
Dumper Dan.
You seen his commercial at the beginning?
I've been.
What is he doing to that rack? You sick ticket.
Cleaning it so the 6-ball quits sticking.
You see his commercial at the beginning of every stream of Outer Points production. He is one of the primary sponsors with his commercial. Can't beat the fleet. Where clean, modern, newer boats, an experienced professional crew, and a one-owner business makes all the difference. You'll enjoy fishing aboard any of our 6 tournament-winning, fully equipped, matching Baja Cruiser sport fishing boats. Troll on beautiful Lake Michigan for quality trout and salmon aboard Sheboygan, Wisconsin's all-time largest charter fishing fleet. And he miscues.
Well, I would think it'd become Mike's break and re-rack because it's an illegal rack. Because you didn't get 4 balls to touch the rail. But I don't know if that's a rule in UPL. Are we choosing just to run out the clock? What are we doing here? Confused. I don't know what's going on. Can't hear the conversation out there. Haha. They're just going to run it out, or?
Yeah, it's a concession. Jim decided to just, running a rack of 8-ball in 53 seconds,
Right.
probably not going to happen. And he didn't want to try. He's senior. He's a
Right.
senior citizen. So we're going to let that run out. And then, so the reason that he wanted, so it's Mike's option. And I really, I have to look it up. Roger Pregler, if you got your, I got the rule book right here. I don't have time for that to
I was
find
going
it.
to say, isn't it like you have to have 3 balls hit a rail to be a legal break?
No, 3 balls have to pass the side pockets.
Oh.
So it was obviously an illegal break. But the question being, does Mike have the option to make Jim break again? Here's the reason why. If he makes him break again in this rack that he probably is not going to get out, then it becomes Mike's break first in set number 3. Because you keep alternating.
Oh, yep. That was just good cheat. I don't know if you got to put in the 0-0 or not.
Probably not.
All right. So we are going to a third set.
Mike has to accept the table as is or re-rack and break. So, Roger, does he have the option to make Jim shoot again or Jim break again? That would be the question. I'm going to actually have to... I need to find this rule out for sure.
Do you need one?
Yes, please. Yeah, that's pretty empty. Muchas gracias. Well, wait a second. Either way, Jim broke. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Jim broke and fouled. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'd like to find out the ruling on it. Obviously, I am by no means an expert in all the rules of UPL yet. And there's honestly, there's not a lot. Brain is overwhelmed with a lot of other things. Anywho. Either way, it's Mike's break. Because Jim broke and was not, whether it's an illegal or illegal break or whatever, it's still Mike's break next. Okay, thank you, Roger. I'm trying to think of a scenario where that would be good to have my opponent break again. I just don't see that happening. I would much rather break than, unless I know my opponent's breaking like crap the entire match. I would hate to give that away. Thank you kindly, sir. You're welcome. Give her the sun drop. Roger, you're going to have...
I love these chairs.
Me too. Roger, you realize if you're going to put tabs in the rule book for me, you're going to be putting tabs on every page. You know that, right? You know what? Let me have that damn thing.
What's that?
Stupid box.
Right, you should have started without us. You would have gotten an extra few seconds.
Right? Now you get nothing and like it.
Right?
Hey, look at there. The cue ball stayed on the table.
And the
That's
ball
the
pocketed.
first time ever. Well, in this match. Roger, let me know if you want some extra money for all the tabs that you're going to be putting on the book.
All right. We'll give you a penny.
Wow. Wow.
Nice shot.
That was a great shot. He's going to put tabs on all of them, but not label them. What a jerk.
So much for the penny.
Yeah, you'll get nothing and like it now. Well, so far this match, Mike has run a lot of tables down to the last ball or down to the 8 ball and missed.
Or hooked himself.
Or hooked himself. So he's really got to clear his brain and finish this rack. Because he cannot afford to start this third set like he started the first two. All right. He gets out.
Nice job.
That's a first
That's a
break
nice
and
run.
run we've seen on this stream, I think, for 8 ball. I don't remember seeing another break and run.
Nope.
There might have been 1 or 2 in there, but couldn't have come at a better time.
Correct.
And he did it in 1 minute and 53 seconds. That's pretty impressive.
Adam, when the other guy dumped 4 balls on both sides and you ran 3 balls, doesn't count.
Yeah, that's not a table run, Adam. Having the runs is not the same thing as a table run, Adam. This is are we talking about the pizza thing again last night? There's a huge difference between... Never mind. Well, Jim definitely did not miscue this time.
Nope.
Let's talk about Rob Miller. He and his partner own the Conscious Carnivore down in Madison, Wisconsin. They are a whole animal butcher shop that provides expertise to help customers be more knowledgeable about what and how they eat.
What?
It's after the break, right?
Yeah, I hit it at 15 seconds.
Oh, you did? He
Yeah.
asked for extension.
Oh. Sorry.
The Conscious Carnivore opened their doors in September of 2013 with a mission to educate the home cook. From local animal sourcing to on-site high-quality butchering, they can ensure grass-fed and healthy meats. Is it weird if I say that I'd really like to taste Rob Miller's meat?
Maybe. Maybe not.
It seems a little weird.
Weird?
Yeah. It doesn't quite seem right. They believe it's time to recapture the flavor of cooking and connecting with family and friends over a home-cooked meal. I think Sundrop is the lifeblood
Of a streamer?
of the littlest of cheddars. Well, we might have another break and run immediately following. It's sure looking like it. Wow, that was... He really... he meant that to be a stop shot. Literally. And then halfway through, changed his mind. And just let the cue go. And decelerated. That went a foot further than what he wanted it to. Still turned out okay, but man, that could have been a disaster. But another break and run. Or just a run. No, Jim has the runs. Oh, everybody ate pizza last night.
Right? Or they had Taco Bell, one of the two. Joey Pizza or Taco Bell.
Jason Gibbs. His beef sticks are spicy. Okay. Are we still talking about the same thing?
Maybe. Talking about his meat, that's for sure.
Jason Gibbs, have you ever been to Rob Miller's, the Conscious Carnivore? If not, you gotta have a long talk. Well, I don't believe Mike has anything to shoot at other than the 6 ball. Might be able to cut the 9 in. He can cut the 9 in. Well, if this combo is dead, like the 10-12 combo, I would be shooting it right now. It looks like that's what he's doing. Yep.
Uh-oh. Not bad.
That cue ball is in a bad position. Well, I mean, he might be able to, if he can stop for that. Nope. Never mind. Now he's going to have to pull back on the 11 to get to the 14, leave himself an angle to get to the 15. Not a simple task.
Nope.
Nope,
Ooh,
not
ouch.
at all. He is in trouble.
Jeremy Gould says Ultimate Pool does state that, yes, the opponent has the option to either take the rack and break it or make the opponent re-rack and re-break.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy. That's what Roger said, too, in not so many words. Yeah, he did have the option. But Mike also did have the option to just because I think he had an extension left where either way, neither one of the guys wanted to shoot the 53-second rack.
Yep.
So they just let the time run out, which is fine. Jim didn't want to shoot it either. First of all, not a fan of grass-fed beef. Tastes funny. Okay. I don't know why. And Jeremy Gould. But does he have the stop stroke? Man, I haven't heard that in forever. I just have to leave that one alone. I just no comment. Brent Schultz purchased Anthony Beeler's book that just came out. Do you want to play like a pro? I have to say it has a lot of good info in it. One of the better pool books I have purchased. Nice. Do you want to play like a pro? All right.
Don't we all?
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't give a crap. This is not at all what Mike Misevicz needed to happen.
Nope.
To lose 2 in a row. I don't think this is a good idea on Jim's part either.
Nope. He's not that far ahead to be burning up the clock yet.
Yeah, and we got 26 minutes left. I mean, we haven't even used 8. Now it's exactly 9 minutes right now. That does absolutely no good. There is a lot of pool left to be played in this match. What's going on, Raymond Jacobs? Did not leave himself the best angle on this 8-ball again. This is the second time in a row Jim has done this to himself. How to play pool Wisconsin style? I don't know what that means, Derek.
Drinking heavily?
Yeah, but I don't drink.
I do.
Yes, I know that. We've seen it heavily.
All right. 2-0 in favor of Jim. Mike needs to catch back up.
Yeah, he's got to win the next 2 for sure. And then Jim will win 1, and then Mike will win 1, and then we're going to play a shootout.
And then we do a shootout.
Yep. Raymond Jacobs spectating from the Netherlands again. Raymond, what time is it in the Netherlands right now? It's got to be early morning, right? What's it? Is it a 12-hour difference?
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or 12-hour difference. If they're like Finland.
And nothing going in. So, Mike Misevicz needs to pay close attention to that 3 and 14. And the 7 ball. 7 is a bit, and the 8 is clear once the 2 is made. It's kind of a horse apiece here. I'm not sure which. I think I would opt for solids. And I like that he could shoot at the 1 because now the 3 is blocking the 14 for Jim. Now, if he can play the 5 and get on the 7, now it just became a runnable. Oh, boy. And, you know, I don't understand that for the life of me because he could have just floated forward and played the 7 in either in the side or all the way down.
He didn't have to force run into that for a breakout. It was a nice, natural, automatic angle.
3 o'clock as we a.m.
Yep.
Raymond, it's 3 a.m. Holy smokes.
Why are you up watching us? I mean, thank you, but why are you up watching us at 3 a.m.?
It's a legitimate question. $3 a.m. You work second shift or something? Oh, you work third shift and you're watching at work. All right. Fair enough.
Jim did not give himself an easy shot here.
Brent, I think I'm going to get that book myself. I kind of want to check that out now.
Nice little shot by Jim.
Or is it?
Well, really maybe Mike can see the 4, but definitely the 2 is pocketable. I don't know if I'd be jacking up. Oh.
It missed it completely.
I wouldn't have jacked up.
I hate to say it, but
Mike's in trouble.
yeah, Mike is, and he has thrown a lot of games away this entire match so far. He missed 2 8-balls so far. Missed a couple of balls or got bad shape on a couple of balls before the 8 in several runs earlier. I'm not saying, Mike is a 567 Fargo, but man, I'll tell you, he plays good. Really, really good. Well, we appreciate you coming back, Raymond. Thank you. Enjoy having you here.
Yes. Wake up all your buddies and tell them to start watching.
Yeah. Get everybody else to subscribe, please. We need some more.
Yeah, CTE is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I'm more of a feel player. I don't.
Jim's gonna. Yeah, he ran out of time. He fouled. I don't know why he didn't buzz, but did it lock up again?
He did ask for extension.
That was the last shot.
So don't start it yet?
Yeah, I heard wait 10 seconds.
Yeah. Give it like 10 seconds. 10 or 12 seconds. Thank goodness it's a quick fix.
Yep.
And that was completely by accident. That was such a good shot.
Was.
Such a good shot.
Yeah, and I don't think you can even see the 5.
I think he can see enough to play the combo. He's got the 5-4 combo. Oh, you don't want to scratch. Well, either way, Mike's in a lot of trouble now. A lot of trouble. If Jim can get out this game, it's going to be brutal. Then again, only half the match is done.
Yep.
Or half the set is done. Not even half the set. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's pretty fortunate.
Yep.
That could have got ugly.
Yeah, you'd have been in a pickle if you got on the other side of that 8.
Yeah, I don't have the brain power for CTE either.
I played with it a little bit a couple of years ago off YouTube videos and that, and I get the concept behind some of it. The pivot helps a lot with taking away some of the throw and deflection, especially if you're putting English on a ball, but yeah, that's a lot going on. Stretch, buddy.
My favorite training book, and I use it for golf. I use it for pool. I use it for any sport that I play. Chess. I play chess, or I used to quite a bit. Is The Inner Game of Tennis.
I started to read that.
Fabulous book. All right. Huge miss by Mike Misevicz. Again. That's not the first time we've said that this match. And Jim is playing well above 504 Fargo.
Yeah, he is shooting very well. Very consistent.
So Jim Sorenson is one of the guys that, even though he's retired, he does not play in many tournaments, but he has played. This is his third, I believe, KO challenge. He ended up in the semifinals or quarterfinals of the last one, the 599 and under. Yeah, I think it was quarterfinals or whatever it was. But he doesn't play in Fargo-rated tournaments, so his Fargo does not change, and it's difficult. And this is not a wide open rack for Mike Misevicz either.
Nope.
So that's going to make it even harder. Well, Mike is definitely not out of this. There's no doubt. But if he does not win this game, this match is going to be over with.
Yep. He can't make up a 4-0
No.
deficit.
Not in the amount of time remaining. So this game is a must-have. If I was him, I'd be shooting that 15 in the side right now. And he's not even looking at it. He already had his brain set on the fact that he was going to do something with this 11 ball. If he would look at now he put himself in even worse position.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were right. If he cut that 15,
it opens up the rack.
It opens up the rack and probably gets that 11 off the rail for him.
Yep, and he didn't even look at it. It also would have broken up the 8 for him. Cue ball would have ran into the 5, moved the 8. What's going on, Al Holden? That's all right, Raymond. You're not being that guy. I appreciate it. But, yeah, this is not my clock. This is the official UPL match clock. So can get you a different view. And even there, yeah, it's kind of hard to...
Just know Jim's on the right, Mike's on the left.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you just got to match the picture with who's shooting.
That could have been ugly.
I think it might get ugly because now he's going to play the shot that I was thinking before, and that 5's going to drive the 8 ball past the 11. I don't think he can hold it enough for it not to happen and get shape on any other shot. See what I mean? I don't think he's got any shot.
Yeah, I don't know if he can see the 10 or not, or if he's hooked behind that one ball enough for that. Ooh.
If I was Jim, I'd play safe right here.
Yep.
I would pop that 6 ball and put the cue right behind the 3.
Yep.
Yep. He actually did leave Mike with a little mass A around this 7 ball. So it is possible. Yeah. Or just... See, the thing is...
If I was Mike, I'd have hit that at 500 miles an hour.
Absolutely. Me too.
Because it's slop.
Yep. And maybe something goes in.
Yep. You got to remember, it's slop. Except for the 8.
Mike cannot afford to be in a safety battle right now, being down 3 games.
Nope. And the time ticking away.
And yeah, don't take it like I'm not harping on Mike. This is new for everybody. You know, there's, as far as I know anyway, there's nobody in the state of Wisconsin that has played UPL 8 ball.
Or played underneath a shot clock.
Right.
In the amateur world. Or very few people.
See, I would actually play this 11 off the rail before I did this. Oh, he's kicking at it. Eesh. I think I would try to play that 11 in the side.
Yep.
Even if he goes rail first. Holy crap!
Nice shot. But I don't know if he gave himself a leave. Bank on the 10, I guess.
Yeah, and the 13 now does pass the 8.
No, you have to call the 8, but everything else is slop. Yep,
Ultimate
you are
pool
correct.
is like watching guys in quicksand. That's a really good analogy. I like that.
But yeah, you're correct.
I'm gonna use that.
Mike just has to slow down and
Jim.
or Jim, sorry. But yeah, he just has to take 20 seconds a shot. Maybe even play his extension, run another 30 seconds off the game clock.
There's a couple of things that I have seen that very key either missteps or missed opportunities by Mike where he should have looked at other options instead of being focused. And I've seen Mike do that before where he gets so laser focused on the next shot.
On the next shot, he doesn't look at option
Right.
B in a pattern when he loses his leave.
Yeah. If he doesn't get exactly where he wants, he still tries to go for that shot. And that's 8-ball. You know, obviously in rotation, that's the way it always is. But, oh my. But, does it really do anything?
I don't know. Can he cut that 13 past
Nope.
7?
Nope.
Oh, I think it goes.
I think you're crazy.
Oh, nice try.
Well, I think this match comes down to this shot right here.
Yep.
If Jim can get shape on this 7-ball off the 3, the match is over. Right behind the 8. Woo, boy.
It
We
just
still
got
have a man.
interesting.
Yeah, no doubt. Jason, yeah, there's several rule changes. As I've mentioned many times, one of the big things I did not want to happen is because of the size of the entry is, oh boy, Mike. Oh, he got away with it again. But he's burning precious time off the clock, too.
Yep. You know,
So, that's why we have the best 2 out of 3 sets. Otherwise, if it was just a long race, we'd have to, or I mean, just a 30-minute race. That's not fair to the players. All right, that 13 just dressed up absolutely perfect for Mike.
Mike is rushing a little too much now. Not that he gave anything away easy for Jim.
But again, now he's going to burn
Yep.
30,
20,
45
30
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's if Jim's smart, he's going to take an extension here.
Yeah, I actually half expected him to take it the last time.
And he's not going to. This is really surprising. What else did I change? I can't remember what else I changed. Yeah, there's a couple of differences.
Yeah, we're playing more of a modified league rule than a tournament rule.
Yep. Well, nobody else is doing it. I mean, there's, there you could do the pro version, but again, that's like any other tournament where everybody shows up on a Friday or a Saturday and plays, a regular bracket. Well, that's not how the KO Challenge works. I'm really surprised.
Yep, I figured for sure.
Really surprised.
Maybe he's feeling pretty comfortable with the
Look at this.
with the 3-game lead.
Oh my gosh, and overcuts it. I didn't even know that was possible.
Mike's over rushing. Definitely feeling the pressure of the shot clock and the match, and yeah, he's done, unfortunately.
Thank you, Raymond. Raymond, if you're not, because you're new to the channel, just to give you kind of an idea of how this all started, I had volunteered my time for another stream about 5 years back. We did the King of the Hill series. And then myself and another guy went out on our own and did like some challenge series, stuff like that, or just challenge matches. And everybody's done that. Everybody's done the King of the Hill. Everybody's done challenge matches. It's just I hate putting it this way. It's like putting whipped cream on a turd. It's just the same thing being done over and over and over and over again in pool with just a little bit of a twist, right? So this was a 3 a.m. brainstorm about what does pool need? There's got to be something different out there for the players to get them to make it more flexible, to make it worth their time and money, and where can you get the money from, right? So that's where this whole format kind of came to be. So I either do a 128 player bracket, 64 player bracket, 32, 16, 8. I'd never done a 4-player bracket. 8. I've never done an 8-player bracket either, but all multiples of them other than the Scotch doubles that I did, which ended up being 24 teams. So the reason being is because this is single elimination, it makes it even when we get down to the end. So the reason I tell you all that, for a 32-player bracket, and this match is pretty much over. So that's why I'm talking about this.
Right.
So I do a live drawing, say for a 32-player bracket. The players then contact their opponents. They have 2 weeks to schedule and play their match. All right? All of them are live streamed in a 32-player bracket. Then, after that round is complete, we do it all again. I do a redraw with 16 players, and then it starts all over. They got 2 weeks to contact, schedule, and play their match with their opponent until we get down to the finals. That's it. And it is a $265 entry, and that's the way it's been right from the start. The reason being of that amount of money is because it does, for me, this is a business. I love pool, but this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living now. So I'm gonna do the best that I possibly can for the players, and make it worth my time as well. And so far it has. But there's never been in the state of Wisconsin, other than maybe some state. No, actually, no. There's never been an amateur tournament in the state of Wisconsin that has paid this much.
Kind of money, no.
So in a 32-player bracket, you only have to win. Oh my gosh, Mike. Match is done. I think Mike's done too.
Yep.
So it's been very successful, and I've been blessed with some really good people that have helped me along the way, other than Roger Pregler. So it's it's been a blessing. It really has, and it's been a lot of fun. So I have now 4 other states that are doing the same format, that watched some, to a T. All the way down to the entry fee the same, the brackets the same, everything is exactly the same. So I'm very grateful for having other states contact me and say, hey, what the hell are you doing?
Yep. And no, we are not doing just, I saw in the chat for a quick little thing since people are still in. No, we are not doing a 15-second shot clock underneath the 10-minute mark, because these are all amateurs. Most of us have never even thought about playing underneath a 30-second shot clock, much less have it drop down to a 15-second shot clock. So, no, again, we're doing a modified pool league rules for our tournament. Yep. So that is one of the rules we decided on, that we are not going to, like watching Mike, you can tell he's already super stressed at a 30-second clock underneath, being 2 or 3 games down, much less force them down to a 15-second clock. So
for sure.
That is why. So, yeah, we are not following the rules necessarily 100%. We've modified a couple of them for our particular tournament.
Yeah, we had to. Otherwise, there's no way that it would fit the KO Challenge series.
Right.
There's just no way.
Because nobody's going to shoot with a 15-second shot clock if you're under a 400 or under a 500 player. There's no way.
And these are not tournaments that are just thrown together on freaking willy-nilly at the drop of a hat. Just, let's try this. There's a lot of thought that's gone into every one of these tournaments, the format, the rules, and everything else. And I have made plenty of mistakes. There's no doubt about it. And it'll continue to happen. It's what it is. So, all right, I'm going to go talk with Mr. Jim Sorenson. Mike Misevicz is already on his way out the building.
Yeah, he is not happy with himself.
No, he's not happy with himself. He left a lot out there. But anyway, thank you, everybody. I'm going to leave this with Chris Green if he wants to. Thank you to all of our sponsors. I want to catch Jim before he leaves.
Yep. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to all our viewers. Varsity Club, P Shower Custom Cues, John Kramer of Whip-Off, Andy Kuntz of WPPS, Dan Welch of Dumper Dan's Charter, Pete Sorsey, Robert Miller of the Conscious Carnivore. All you guys are great. Derek Stitzman, Bobby Joe, Rich Statler, Jason Harlan, Cody Retch, Matt Strong, Brent Lucas, Eddie Altman, Vincent Didio, Brett Tovar, Lynn Dorn, Scott Krugel, Varsity Club staff, all the co-commentators, and especially you, the viewers. Without you guys, it wouldn't be any fun to do this, doing the stream matches either. It's fun to interact with all the viewers. So thank you, everybody. We greatly appreciate you. And everybody have a good night. It's kind of early yet.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody.
You're the best.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Next is Sunday at 3 o'clock is the next match. 3 o'clock, and then I'm actually playing at 5 o'clock. So have fun with that. We'll see you everybody Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the little bit cooler weather, and we'll see you Sunday afternoon.
Good night.